One. Hey everyone, I'm the Harp Dog Rick Star, better known as Ricky Lee Reeves, better known as Harp Doggy, better known as anything you want to call me. Today I'm going to talk about a serious subject about AI and music. Now there's a lot of companies out there that don't like AI for music. But guess what? AI is already in your music before AI even happened. Quote AI. You take a VST, which is a plugin for different recording apps, and all they are is the same thing what AI does. They take recordings of people, make a sample of it, and then you can choose the different styles to use. First, say guitar, you can use a Fender, etc. I'm not going to show you examples right now. I'm just going to tell you the truth about it. Music has always been about people trying to make new sounds and get their creative art out into the business world so they can make some money. Yes, I get it. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm a lyricist and a harmonica player. But how the hell does a harmonica player and a lyricist write songs? I did. I do. I still do it. But I needed another venue. I got 76-year-old hands. I can't play guitar anymore. I get tired when I try to play the drums, and although my singing voice is still there with just 3 3/4 teeth, I need enhancements or VSTs. What AI has done, and there's many apps or AI apps out there, if you want to call them apps or browsers or whatever, that do this. Many of them. I like Suno because it has a studio application where I can go in, add my voice later. I can go in, add some vocals later, take out vocals that I screwed up or words that AI screwed up. Yeah, I use AI, but I use it in the context of when you ask AI to do something, you have to make a prompt. Now, a prompt is what you describe to AI what you want. Now, if I want a Fender Stratocaster with a little bit of reverb, some distortion, etc., I'm going to put that in there, just like I do with the drums, and whether it's going to be 80 beats a minute or 100 beats a minute. And with the bass, I usually can play some of the bass line with my guitar. That's about as far as I can get. And then I use AI to replicate it better. Same way I do with my voice. I sing a song and I'm out of tune or out of beat, etc. AI can fix that, just like Cakewalk can fix it. Because Cakewalk has, which is another recording app, can use different VSTs. They have, in fact, a bigger sense of using AI VSTs because those VSTs are the crux to the whole sound. You can make it fuller, can sound better, make your voice enhance, keep it in tune, keep it in time, all that. There's no difference between that and AI like Suno and all the others. Oh man, there's a lot right now. It's crazy. But I've been using Suno for about 5 months now, and it literally brings my lyrics alive. Now, you used to have to make a demo. Most companies don't even accept demos anymore. They want you to go out there and play on stage and get a fan base and do all the hard work so that you can sign with them, and then they'll back you with money and take more money than you really thought you should get, and etc. I like record companies. I have my own record company to avoid that. In fact, because of Suno, I can have my own record company, I can publish my own songs, and I can get all my royalties that way too. The whole key is getting airplay for your music. Well, using AI allows me to take my 900 lyrics, that's right, 900, used to have a whole lot more, but lost those 3 times. Anyway, but the point is that it makes my words come alive. And my words are honest, true words. I am the lyric architect. I'll have a website up there once I figure out how to make it work using AI. I abandoned that, but I'm going to try again. Anyway, the whole point is that we have our own thoughts as writers. We have our own thoughts on what we think a lyric should sound like. If I go to a band, I got to pay them. And I'm 76. I get less money from the government than my rent is. So I got to hustle a few $100 a month. And then my bills, my other bills, stupid one. So I'm always hustling. So I can't afford to have bands do it. My stage presence, I got a bad memory, and I can't remember the words to lyrics. Working on that, but I have lots of problems. Anyway, the whole point is, I've used guitar players, I've used bands, I've used, anything I could think of to get my words into a song. And it's really hard to do that. But with AI, wow, it opened my eyes and opened up my words to a whole new world. And those words are all honest, heartfelt words. Sometimes I miss the spot, sometimes I hit it, I have 150 songs at this moment on SoundCloud. Try to put them on using DistroKid and getting them put on other platforms like Spotify and YouTube Music and Apple Music and Deezer. Now, Deezer, this is what POs me about Deezer and other companies like them. They say the song is made with AI, but it's not. It's assisted by AI. And that's the whole difference between using AI to write a song completely. I mean, you can write one, say, make me lyrics, give me a rap song, and push the button, create. And you can do that. But it's not the same. I use AI to assist me on writing my songs the way I think they should be played. Now, if a musician hears the song and they go, oh, that's a pretty good song, they don't have to use my song. They can write their own song, but use my lyrics, my words, my honesty, the truths. Anyway, I'm up there around 9 minutes and I don't want to do it, but I am Heart Dog Rick Star on Spotify. I am Rickster on SoundCloud and most other places. I am the Rickster that has a $1 bill on the logo because that's usually how much money I got. Well, thank you very much for listening to me, and let's rock on, brothers. Let's get it done. Oh yeah, one other thing I want to tell you. I have an experience of music that goes back to when I was 6 years old and I got paid for singing 16 Tons by Tennessee Ernie Ford. And ever since I had that feeling, I've been trying to learn as much about music. I've been going to concerts since I was 13 and I saw Bob Dylan, Donovan, Beach Boys. I just loved music all the way through. I've seen so many live bands that have a pretty good idea what makes a hit, too. Anyway, That's another story there. Hey man, far out. What a trip. See you later.